Я недолго. Потом погуляем в саду. Встретимся в 2 часа. Благословите меня, Отец, я согрешила. Я не исповедовалась 3 дня.
Три дня?
Я по-прежнему думаю о том мужчине, не о муже. Я не могу выкинуть его из головы. Он все время со мной. Он всегда в моих мыслях.
Да. Я только что вошел. Деньги при вас, мистер Лоран? Оставайтесь там, я сейчас.
Your husband, my wife.
Why did you do this?
Because I had to know what was going on between them. And once I found out, I felt that you should know too.
And it's so real that sometimes I think it could almost be enough.
I can't listen to this.
Kiss me. Hold me. I need you so much, Cruz.
I don't understand what's going on. You seem so different.
Nikki, something's happened. Now, I want to try to explain to you what's been going on the last few months. I think I owe you that much.
Look, why don't I let you two talk alone? I'll be back later.
Thanks, Jesse.
No problem.
Nikki, I've been really confused and lost. And just when I started to think that I would never straighten things out again, it all became so clear to me.
Please, what?
The reasons I've been acting the way I have. I really felt a need to keep a distance between us. That was the reason I was pushing you away. Now, the lies were the most obvious thing, but I didn't mean to deceive you. I swear I didn't know why I was doing this.
Well, that's where you completely lose me. You see, Kelly, I loved you so very much. There wasn't anything that I would not do for you.
Exactly. That's why it made it worse for me. I didn't feel I deserved that kind of devotion. And look, a lot of it doesn't have anything to do with us. There were things that happened long before we met, things with Joe and Peter, and Peter trying to kill me, and I know it sounds crazy, but I didn't want to fall in love with anybody because I was afraid they'd be hurt. Or even worse than that.
And you thought the same thing might happen with me?
Yes. Nikki, I was having hallucinations there for a while. I think that's why I stabbed Dylan. When I would look at him, I would see Peter's face, and I always thought he was trying to hurt me.
If things were as bad as you say, why didn't you go for help? I mean, you could have turned to your family, to a doctor, someone.
Because I was so obsessed. I was so far gone, I had no idea I needed help. But yes, I did see someone. I saw a psychiatrist once that Mom sent me to, but I never went back. Now, I feel totally responsible for what happened with you two. I mean, if it weren't for me, I know you two would still be close. And Nikki, I know I've hurt you. And I know I'm not going to be able to make up for that in a day or a week or however long it takes. I just wish you'd give me the chance to try. I guess I'm just asking for your understanding, or maybe more your forgiveness. And I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I want.
Miss Capwell, can I see you, please?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Capwell is not seeing anyone at the moment.
But I'd really appreciate the company. This is the nice girl who helped me at the Capwell house when I came back into town.
Well, under the...
Thanks. Come on, let's go.
You do realize you'll still have to have a guard in your room.
Even if she's with me? Oh, that's all right. Hey, wait, I've got a better idea. Maybe we could take a break, and she and I could go and get a bite to eat at the restaurant upstairs. The Orient... whatever it's called.
Well, I see no objection to that.
I'll still have to go with you.
That's all right. As long as we can get a bite to eat.
Okay.
Fine.
I do hope we're finished with the questions for today, because I can't really take much more, and I really don't remember anything.
I guess we can let it go for today. I don't think we'll gain much by hammering this.
But we would like you to consider hypnosis, Mrs. Capwell. We'll talk about it again tomorrow.
All right, I will give it some consideration. It was very nice meeting you both. Haley?
Can't I hear it one more time? You're in a hurry to get back, are you?
I have work to do.
Well, how about if we spend the afternoon together? It's a lovely day.
That's a great idea. Let's take a walk on the beach right now.
Well, I didn't bring my bathing suit. I mean, it would be different if it were a more secluded cove. Then we could sunbathe nude.
Oh, I don't know. I hate to see you get burned, darling.
Well, I'm burning now, can't you tell? Touch me.
Look, I'm not comfortable here, Eden. I think we should, somebody could walk in any minute.
Well, I'll lock the doors. It'll make you feel a lot more comfortable. I want to make love to you now. There, that's better. I love the way you feel next to my body.
Will you please take me home? Kirk!
What?
Take me home!
Yes, yeah, I'm sorry. I want to get out of here.
I feel so sick.
Listen, I think we should talk. Can we stop someplace before we go?
Talk about what?
This is something that concerns us both. I want to know what you're going to do about it. Perhaps it will help me to decide what I'm going to do about it.
No man makes love the way you do, Cruz. No man on earth.
Why don't we go for a little walk?
Mother Isabel says I can get my marriage annulled since it hasn't been consummated, but I feel an obligation to stay with...
Да, мои брачные обещания.
А что с другим?
Я не уверена, подходим ли мы друг другу. Меня кое-что пугает в нем.
Что именно?
Я сомневаюсь, что он способен на глубокие чувства. Он слишком страстный. Не знаю, сможет ли он быть верным. Он готов очаровывать каждую женщину. Боюсь, что я надоем ему. Я не знаю, что мне делать, отец. Наставьте меня на путь истинный.
Доверься Господу, дитя мое.
Я бы хотела лучше знать свое сердце. Его. Мы такие разные люди. Мне чужда его мораль. Он бывает жесток. Иногда он просто уничтожает людей своими словами. И несмотря на все, меня тянет к нему. Я знаю, отец, все зависит только от меня. Но, может быть, вы подскажете мне. Подскажите, что делать? Я совсем запуталась. Отец, почему вы не отвечаете мне? Отец. Странно.
Thank you. This will be fine. All right. I'll give you a little while to study the menus. Would you like something to drink while you're deciding?
No.
No, thank you. I appreciate your coming here with me.
I hardly know what I'm doing. I feel as if I'm walking in my sleep.
Yeah, I know. So do I. It all seems so unreal, doesn't it? Are you sure you don't want anything at all?
No, I don't think I'll ever eat again.
I really can't believe this has happened. You know, when Eden was pregnant, everything was so right between us. We were so happy together, and then she got sick. She lost the baby, the accident. Everything began to change.
How long did you know that this has been going on between her and Cruz?
I've known since my operation. She didn't come to the hospital very much. I felt she was slipping away from me, you know, emotionally. I mean, it was one of those things that happens that you feel powerless to prevent. I couldn't do a damn thing about it.
I don't understand why you haven't confronted her about what you know about them. She has no right to do this to you.
I love her too much. If I confront her, I could lose her. Just decided it was better to leave things as they are.
I'm sorry.
So am I. You seem incredibly calm about all of this. I don't know how you manage it.
I'm hardly calm at all. But I have known all along.
You knew?
Only in the way that you know when you're not absolutely sure. From the day that I married Cruz, I knew that his heart still belonged to Eden. There was nothing I could do about it but accept it and hope that he would try to stay away from her despite his feelings for her. But he did make an effort. I suppose it was just a matter of time.
And you still don't feel hurt at all by it?
Of course I do.
I'm sorry. Listen, we don't have to stay here. Do you want me to take you home?
No, I would rather stay here. I just can't stand the thought of staying home alone. Is that all right?
We had an agreement, Eden, do you remember? No more decoys, no more entrapment. And the next time you decide not to go along with such an agreement, you're going to tell me about it in advance, or else.
I don't like being bullied.
This has nothing to do with bullying. It has everything to do with minimizing the risk of what is already a very dangerous situation. And until I figure out a better way to do so, you're going to get out of town. I will take you back to your house to get your things when you're ready.
You're telling me I have to leave Santa Barbara now?
That's right. This afternoon. Eden, don't talk. This is for your own safety and my peace of mind. I don't want to hear grunt one out of you. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Boy, do I get suspicious when you agree to anything quickly.
Well, don't. I'm doing exactly what you want me to. I'm cooperating, right?
Great.
On one condition.
Uh-huh. Here it comes.
I don't want to go back to the house right now and face Kirk, especially after all the things I said at the cabana.
What do you want to do?
Take me to the hotel instead.
I got no problem with that, provided you promise to head straight out of town from the hotel.
Scout's honor.
I know, Eden. You were never a scout. I'll take your word.
You've got it. Now leave me alone.
What's in the envelope? Who was that man you were talking to?
Something tells me you already know what's in this envelope and who that man was. Why don't you just come out and say what you want to say?
Fine. That's fine, because I'm all for putting my cards out on the table. I saw the pictures. And what I would like from you is an explanation.
Don't you have anything to say?
Yeah. I've dreamed about this moment so many times. And I've actually fantasized about the day you would come to me and exactly what you would say. Because I knew that there had to be a reason for all of this.
Are you glad?
Yes, I am very glad for you.
What do you mean?
I'm glad that you were able to recognize the problem and pin it down and deal with it. I think that is wonderful. But as for me, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these feelings. I mean, when I imagined it, it was always with my arms open to you and you came into them and everything was forgotten. There's just one hitch. I can't do that now.
Why not?
I don't know. I was terribly hurt, Kelly. I don't think you have any idea of what you really put me through. And it just doesn't seem right that you can say, well, this was because of things that happened a long time ago before I even met you, and have that be the end of it. I just can't let it go. It's just not that easy.
I know it's not. So what do you want? You want me to suffer for the things I've done to you still?
No. You've suffered more than enough. I just need to sort out my feelings. Like I said, I was hurt. I do not want to be hurt again.
Nikki, I would never hurt you again.
I don't think I'm ready for this. I better go.
You'll come back, won't you? Or call?
Sure.
I want my best friend back again. Because I've missed you so much.
Что ты рисуешь, дорогая?
Двое едут на лошадях по побережью.
Ах, вот как.
Вечная тема. Дети выросли. У них есть все, чем одаривает Господь. Дружба, любовь, свобода, радость бытия.
Очень выразительно. Я помню, ты рисовала для нас, лепила. Я до сих пор храню кувшин, который ты сделала для меня. Он мне очень дорог.
Правда. Как давно это было?
Ты всегда была талантлива.
Но не в жизни.
Скажи мне, теперь, когда ты здесь, твои дела поправились?
Я уже не так напугана.
Ну хорошо. Не торопись. Не уезжай, пока не почувствуешь в себе силы. Жизнь — это тоже искусство.
И в худшем случае смерть.
К счастью, есть жизнь вечная.
Мать Изабель, скажите, сколько священников при монастыре?
Двое. Отец Куэйт и отец Мартин. Ты их знаешь.
Только двое?
Да, а что?
Так, интересно.
Мне пора. Ты придешь ужинать сегодня?
Да. Займите мне место.
Хорошо.
hope you know these are fakes. I mean, they're clever fakes, but they're fakes.
But you paid for them.
I don't want them floating around, even if they are fakes. I was never in bed with that woman.
Who is she?
Oh, God. She's just an ex-business associate of mine. We were friends, nothing more. You don't believe me.
If they're fakes, they're awfully good fakes.
When are you ever going to believe me that I am telling you the truth?
You know, I can have this checked out just like that.
Good, fine. I want you to check it out. Fine, great.
Who is Whitmore? Who is he?
Oh, come on. He doesn't even deserve discussing. He's some guy with no morals or ethics who blackmail a buck off anybody.
He's doing awfully well, isn't he?
Well, in the position I'm in, I'm a fairly easy mark, wouldn't you say?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think.
Come on, Julia, this doesn't mean you're stopping believing in me, does it?
I don't know what I mean right now.
You're not thinking about resigning as my attorney, are you, Julia?
I'm going to give it some serious thought. Just stay here until I get back.
What?
I don't know if it's a real good idea us sitting here eating with Kirk over there. He keeps staring at me. He's bound to be wondering.
I'll bet he is wondering. You think he's on to me? Do you think anybody is?
I don't know. You know, Gina, this is a real dangerous game you're playing.
It's not a game.
What does he want me to do? I mean, we came here for other things, I'm sure, besides lunch.
I want you to keep an eye on Kirk for me. I have a plan, and he's the only one who can louse it up. So I want you to tell me about every move he makes.
I don't know what I'm going to do. How do I go home and face Cruz now, knowing what I know what's going on with him?
You just do exactly what I'm doing. Nothing. Pretend like nothing has happened.
Can you do that?
All it takes is self-discipline, Santana.
It takes a lot more than that for me. How could you go on torturing yourself this way? Following Eden around, planning listening devices so that you could hear what she's saying.
I do it.
It's crazy.
I do it because I love you.
I could never subject myself to something like that. I'd rather not know.
Well, it's a little late for that, isn't it? You do know.
Well, I can thank you for that.
Oh, would you rather just go on thinking that Cruz was being faithful to you?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. Santana, from what I understand, you're going to have to put up with whatever he does anyway to save Brandon. I mean, that's the deal with Cece, no husband, no child.
Please don't remind me.
I think I have to. Santana, I just don't want you to do anything foolish because of some emotional reaction.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know.
Well, look who's coming.
Hello, Kirk.
Santana?
Eden?
Are you two still talking over casino business?
Yes, we just decided to mix a little bit of lunch with it, that's all.
Are you finished?
No, we haven't even started, obviously.
Oh, well.
I'd ask you to join us, but we still have a lot to discuss. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, well, that's all right. I have business to attend to. You know, with everything that's been going on lately, I've sort of let business slide. I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay. Enjoy your lunch.
I don't know how you could do that.
What?
Remain so calm and controlled. It was all I could do to keep from screaming.
It's very important that we don't let them know that we know. A great deal depends on it, Santa.
It looks like a good evening, though I think we should put the Robinsons at table 12. They're good customers.
The best.
Thanks. Oh, excuse me just for a minute, Mark.
Sure.
Ted.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Yes, I did. Wanted to ask a favor of you.
Yeah, go for it. I'm open favors.
Okay, I want to take Gina downstairs with me.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to stay at the table with Haley. Do you think you can handle that?
Yeah, that's all you want?
Yeah.
Only, why are
Haley and Gina are having lunch together.
Don't ask me, ask Haley. But look, don't come to the table until I have Gina ready to go. Wait for my signal, okay?
You got it.
All right. Oh, Mark.
Yes?
Would you give me 1 minute, and I'm going to go over here and talk to the guard. Come up to him and say that the station called and you want him to call them immediately.
All right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hello.
You know, I don't know why you don't sit down. I mean,
Я знаю, зачем вы тут, но вы могли бы и поесть что-нибудь.
Спасибо, не могу, я на службе.
Вы ведь полицейский Крузо?
Извините, миссис Крэнстон, вам звонили и просили срочно связаться с постом. Они не сказали, зачем.
Спасибо.
Телефон здесь, в баре. Я могу присмотреть за Джиной.
Спасибо.
Пойдем со мной.
Куда?
В одно место. А если я не хочу? У меня есть предложение, лучше, чем у Круза. Хейли, извини.
Привет.
Ты?
Ты с Джиной обедаешь? Что это вдруг?
Ничего особенного. Она попросила меня. Надеюсь, с ней все будет в порядке.
Скорее всего, да. Иден придумала, как расшевелить память Джины. Ты понимаешь, о чем я?
Could you excuse me for just a few minutes? There's something that I forgot to do. Listen, if I can't get back, here's some money for a cab. You'll be able to get one right out front.
What's happened?
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Where did she go?
I know it may take a while, but I know he will come around to understand, Justin. He's the wisest, most understanding, most forgivable man I've ever known.
Yeah, well, you're the best judge.
I guess so. You know, it's a whole new beginning. I can tell. I mean, listen to me. I think my cold is even clearing.
Well, confession's good for the soul, but they haven't proved that it does anything for the nasal passages
Yeah,
yet.
okay. Sorry, I think I'm getting a little too excited, but there's nothing wrong with hoping.
No, I guess not.
How can I thank you for all you've done? I mean, you've really helped me.
Hey, I'm invaluable. I really hope things work out with Nick. Now, how's about I get you back next door to your own joint?
No.
No.
No. I was going to tell you, unless you object, I would love to go out and get us some dinner just to show you how grateful I am. Unless you have other plans.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
No, yes, I do. They've just passed a new law.
What law?
That I go out and get food, and you put champagne on ice and make beautiful music, because we've got a lot to celebrate.
Okay. I don't play champagne music. I think you have me mistaken for Lawrence Welk.
Where are we going? Just be patient. I'll explain everything to you. We gotta get out of this hotel right now. I'm willing to bet my inheritance Kirk is following us.
Why would he be doing that?
I'll explain that to you two if I have to. Come on, let's take the private presidential suite elevator. Come on.
Hell happened to her? Julia, are you sure you know what you're doing?
No, I'm not, but we're going to do it anyway. Mr. Whitmore, I'm Julia Wainwright. This is Nick Hartley, and I'd like to talk to you. You're blackmailing my client. You took money from him, and I want it back, and you're going to find yourself in jail. These pictures are fake.
Like hell they're fake.
Don't try to con me. I'm an expert. I've examined these photographs. I know they've been dummied.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who he is. I want to know who you are.
Hey, I don't have to tell you nothing.
You're not going anywhere. This lady wants to talk to you.
Your name was found in a dead woman's state book. I thought that would get your attention. Now, you can cooperate with us, or you can cooperate with the police. It's your choice.
What do you want?
I want to know who you are and why you're after Laurent.
I'm a private investigator.
So what?
Well, Madeline hired me to check up on her husband to see if he was cheating. The day she was killed, I met her at the bungalow, and I told her that I had come up empty. Now, I know he was cheating, but I couldn't prove it. Now, she owed me a lot of money, and I'm broke, and I wanted it. So, I went and had those pictures phonied up. Now, that cost me a bundle. But by the time I was ready to go back and deliver them, I heard she'd been killed. I took the next best shot and went after the husband.
All right, just give us back the money that David paid you, and we'll act like we've never seen you, right, Nick?
All right, here. I'll tell you something, though. That man is having an affair. Even though those pictures are fake, I stake my reputation on it.
Your reputation? Not playing very high stakes, is it?
Thanks a lot.
Nice to have met you.
Yeah.
You think it was a good idea to let him go like that?
Yeah, he's real big.
Too big.
The prosecution wants him. Let them get him. Let's get out of here.
Where is she?
She got away. I don't know where.
How could she get away? I thought you were guarding her.
Well, I was, and then this blonde comes up to me and starts talking to me, and then this guy comes over and says the station.
Wait a second. What blonde?
That was Eden.
Right, so Eugene and I were having lunch, and Miss Krantz came up and asked her to leave with her.
Did she say where?
No.
No, she didn't tell me either, actually. Last I saw her, she was heading towards the elevators.
Great. Well, at least I have an idea. I'll take care of this now. You can shove off.
I'm sorry, Inspector.
Yeah, right. Hi, are you here all by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had time to stop and grab lunch, but I'm on duty. I gotta go.
Of course.
I'll see you tonight, okay?
Hi.
When you told me to wait for you, I didn't know it was going to be all day.
I'm sorry. I just had to satisfy myself about these pictures.
And?
They're fake.
Seems to me I told you that.
I know, but I needed the proof. You know, I can't just take anybody's word for it, and a jury won't either.
All right.
And you can rest easy. Mr. Whitmore won't be bothering you anymore. And he asked me to return that to you.
Well, I'll be... How'd you do that?
Showed him the error of his ways. David, tell me something about the woman in the picture. I mean, she's not going to show up at the trial, is she, as a witness for the prosecution?
Absolutely not. There's no affair. And she's not going to tell lies about it.
Good. Good. I'm glad that this is behind us. I just hope it doesn't happen again.
It won't. Okay? Thanks for checking out the pictures. I really thought you were going to walk out on me.
I don't walk out on anything that I believe in. Not anymore.
She seems to be closer to her former fiancé, but there's still the situation with his brother that needs to be resolved, and that may be dangerous to her emotionally. The brother's behavior is erratic. He's basically unstable, and that may prove to be a real threat to her. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am very wrong. Hi. You didn't have to go to that much trouble.
Oh, it's not much trouble. Come on, it's takeout. Thank you.
Great.
Do you like lasagna?
I love it.
Oh, great. I didn't get it. I didn't know what you liked, so I got spaghetti instead.
No, it's okay. I love spaghetti, too.
Oh, good. You're easy to please.
Yes, I am.
Bread and salad.
Great. Hello.
Nick.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you doing anything tomorrow night?
No.
You want to?
You mean like go on a date?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'd love it.
We were struggling for the gun, and while we were struggling for the gun, you said, he's trying to kill us both.
I don't remember saying that. I don't remember anything.
Just try. You don't know how much I depend on you for this. I think I know who this is, but I don't have any proof.
Well, how can I give you proof if I don't remember? No matter how important it is. You don't want me to lie, do you?
No. No. You saved my life that night, and I'm grateful to you for that.
Well, I'm glad if I did, but I don't remember that either.
Look, Gina, someone else was calling the shots. Someone was trying to make you do away with me, and he was trying to kill you, too. You'd be crazy to protect him.
Maybe so, but I have no memory of it.
I'll give you money. I'll give you as much money as you want. You can go away and you can start a whole new life on your own.
Look, Eden, I want to help you. But with my mind the way it is, unless something changes, I can't.
Look, I don't want to believe what everyone else is saying, that this whole memory thing is just an act. All you need to do is tell me. I won't tell anyone else.
Why would I be putting on an act? What would I stand to gain?
I don't know. I don't care. Just tell me what happened that night.
Eden, are you in here?
Well, that was close.
Look, Gina, we don't have long. You've got to make up your mind. If he tried to kill us once, he's going to try again. Please, please help me. Don't you value your own life? Please.
Меня кое-что пугает в нем.
Например?
Я не уверена, способен ли он на глубокие чувства. Он такой страстный. Сможет ли он быть верным? Он готов очаровывать любую женщину. Он бывает таким жестоким. И я так неуверенно себя чувствую.
Она права. Совершенно права.
Спасибо. Если бы не Брэндон, я бы, наверное, никогда не возвратилась домой.
С тобой все будет нормально?
Надеюсь. Я так одинока.
Я тоже. И уже давно.
Но это же ужасно. Никого нет рядом, некому доверять.
Доверяй мне, Сантана. Когда захочешь поговорить, звони.
Thank you.
Oh, you know, I'm sorry, I have to make a phone call before we leave here. Do you want to wait for me here, or can I just
Will
go?
you be long?
5 minutes, maybe longer.
Maybe I'd better just go. I'd hate to have Brandon come home to an empty house.
Excellent. Excellent point. Again, I'm sorry. If I could put it
No,
off, I
no,
would.
please. Just go ahead. I'll be fine.
Okay, and remember, stay calm. If you need me, you call me.
Santana? Glad I caught you. I was hoping you would.
Really?
Yeah, I was back in the neighborhood. Thought I'd see if you were still here. Look, I'm worried about you. You seem upset when I left, and you're obviously upset now. You want to tell me what's bothering you? I know something is.
You're right, there is something bothering me. But I don't want to discuss it now, certainly not here.
Well, then let's go home and talk about it.
Well, I am going home, but I wish you would just go back to work or wherever it is you've been running off to.
What is that supposed
I
to
thought
mean?
I knew you. I really thought I knew you. Never mind, I gotta leave.
Santana, wait.
Will you get your hands off of me? Just leave me alone.
All right. If you're pretending you're doing a darn good job at it, I suppose it's going to take more than money to open you up. Is that it?
I can't remember. Don't you think I would if I could? It's awful not having a memory.
Why don't we try to help you get your memory back? If money isn't going to do it,
Насчет Брэндона.
Брэндона?
Ни одна мать не забудет о своем ребенке. Подумай, Джина, вы были вместе. Скольким ты пожертвовала ради него. Ты бы не была в таком положении, если бы отец не забрал его у тебя. Ведь это так?
Почему твой отец забрал его?
Сейчас это не важно. Главное, что ты помнишь больше, чем говоришь. Понятно, ты хочешь защитить себя. Но я обещаю, что ты будешь под защитой. И главное, ты получишь Брэндона. Я сделаю это.
Почему же ты раньше не сделала этого?
Джина, подумай, как он страдает без тебя. Он у хороших людей, они растят его. Ему может понравиться жить с ними. И когда ты решишь вернуть себе память, он предпочтет их тебе.
Нет, я родная мать.
Джина, я все равно добьюсь того, чего хочу. Вспомни, как забрали Брэндона, как он был несчастен. Я знаю, ты помнишь это. Скажи, кто хотел меня убить, и Брэндон твой. Клянусь, я все сделаю для этого. Вспомни.